insights, picks, results. This is Wizard Sports Picks. Beyond the Lines.
Welcome into Beyond the Lines, brought to you by Wizard Sports Picks. My name is Joey Tron, and I'm coming at you with 3 free picks for Saturday, December the 13th. Before we get started there, head on over to wizardsportspicks.com, leave your email and sign up, and you'll get a free pick sent directly to your inbox. And if you want to see any of my picks specifically, all you got to do is hit that handicapper section, scroll till you see Joey Tron, and right there you'll be able to see any of my premium selections that I have for sale. But today, we're talking about 3 of my free picks, and we got 2 on the college hardwood and 1 in the National Hockey League. The first game we're going to be looking at is in the college hardwood, and it's between Indiana and Kentucky. It's rotation number 705 versus 706. It's a 7 p.m. tip time, and it's broadcasting on ESPN. I'm going to be taking the points here at my hometown Indiana Hoosiers. I think this is way too many points to be giving this Indiana team, especially knowing that it's going to be about 3 possessions worth. Indiana got back on track with a 51-point convincing win over Penn State, while Kentucky crushed NC Central their last time out. However, their last 2 games they lost, allowing a total of 161 points, and against this hot Indiana offense, that is not going to be good for them. Kentucky's had defensive efficiency ranked 90 plus in 3 straight games, where they once had a low of 63.9, showing that they have not been that consistent down low as well. Their offense has been all over the place with zero consistency, shooting below 45% from the field in their last 3 quad 1 games, and Indiana is a quad 1 opponent on Saturday. Like I stated, the IU offense has been explosive despite their 2 losses. They have a 149.6 offensive efficiency last game with a 124 average their last 4 games. The Hoosier front court is absolutely lethal. They're hitting 38% beyond the arc from 3-point and 38% beyond the paint. The Kentucky perimeter defense is pretty weak. Foes have hit at least 30% in 3 straight games, including a staggering 50% against Gonzaga. Again, I think this is way too many points to be giving this fresh Hoosiers offense. So with that, give me the points with Indiana. The next game I'm going to be looking at, it's also in the Big Ten. It's Purdue versus Marquette, and it's rotation 625 versus 626. Tip time is 2 p.m. on Peacock, and I'm going to be laying the 18.5 points with Purdue here. I'm very confident that Purdue is one of the best teams in the country, if not the best team in the country, and we have them playing at Mackey while they're angry. This is a no-brainer for me. Purdue crushed Minnesota last time out after their thrashing at the hands of Iowa State. Marquette has been trading wins and losses their last 5, but they're off a 20-point loss to Wisconsin, and they're facing another tough road challenge here. Purdue offense is insanely good. They've scored 80-plus points per game in every game this season except for that one against Iowa State. They've had an offensive efficiency of at least 128 in 4 of their last 5 games, which is going to be a big problem for Marquette to stop them. Defensively, Marquette, they're not good. Not only that, but their offense is just as weak as their defense. They've posted below a 110 efficiency in 5 of their last 6 games, and they've shot below 50% from the field in 3 straight, which is not good right now. The Purdue backcourt should have their way against Marquette, as they're carrying a massive height advantage as well, which is going to be huge in the paint and at grabbing rebounds. Marquette defense is hard at defense. Like I've stated, they have a 111.5 average efficiency the last 3 games, and they had a whopping 122 defensive efficiency against Wisconsin, which is not going to be good against this Purdue offense. The last game I'm looking at here is in the National Hockey League, and it's going to be the Edmonton Oilers against the Toronto Maple Leafs, rotation 71 versus 72, with a 7 p.m. puck drop on ESPN+. And I'm going to be taking the Toronto Maple Leafs here on the money line against the Oilers in this little Canadian battle. The Leafs have owned the head-to-head series as of late, going 6-2 against the Oilers since 2022, and they're a perfect 4-0 inside of Toronto. The Oilers have not fared well on the road this year, going 6-8-3, while the Leafs have held their own on home ice, going a modest 9-4-5 this season. Calvin Pickard is slated to start for Edmonton, and he's been bad news bears for them. He's allowed at least 5 goals in 4 of his last 5 appearances for the Oilers, and he has a poor .852 save percentage in that span. Dennis Hilby is slated to go the other way for Toronto, who's been posting some really good numbers. He has a .957 save percentage and a 1.2888 GAA in his last 3 home starts. The Leafs offense is ranked 3rd in shooting percentage in the NHL, and they're winning about 57% of faceoffs, which is 1st in the league, which should definitely help them out generating offensive chances in the neutral zone. The Oilers defense are 26 in goals allowed per game, and have allowed an average of 3.5 goals per game their last 5 road games. So again, especially with Calvin Pickard in net, I don't trust this Oilers defense here. The Leafs are 18-6 straight up at home against teams with a losing record, and the Oilers are 12-19 straight up on the road against non-conference foes. A quick recap here, my 3 favorite free plays for Saturday, December the 13th. Indiana plus 5.5 against Kentucky, Purdue minus 18.5 against Marquette, and the Toronto Maple Leafs on the money line against the Edmonton Oilers. Let's have a great weekend and let's cash some tickets.